Alright. Anything else in this room? Ah. Diamond dust. That sounds hardcore. Where the balls am I? Can I jump down this? Nope. So welcome to chapter 2. We gotta do a whole bunch of things, including saving Saskia, because she just had to fucking drink the goddamn poison.
One freak bigger than the next.
That's a witcher, not a human.
So, no schnapps?
Nope.
Hello? Give us a kiss!
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do happen.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here. I'm to check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
Vivaldi knows me. Does that give me anything?
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me, but I'll manage somehow.
How much money did you just give me? Yeah, that's not a lot.
Working at the fort.
I figured he was gonna give me a couple of thousands.
Give us a kiss!
Greetings,
White Wolf.
Godspeed, Witcher.
I hope I don't have to actually pay that back sometime.
Give us a kiss!
Maybe it's just asleep, I asked. But as he says, poking
She didn't know it was poisoned.
her head a square.
I am not blaming her for drinking the poison. I'm blaming her for drinking the poison. What do you have on you? Oh. Your swords aren't nearly as good as the mysterious merchant. Huh. Harpy trap? I might need one of those. Damage plus 7%. Ooh. Doesn't sound too bad, but I'm not about to do that. Oh, can I just get this? No, it's 126 for each. Ah. No. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy the diagram for the harpy trap because that sounds like something I need, right? There. Bastard sword! The hell's a bastard sword? I never knew my father, so I'm gonna do very rubbish damage. Oh. Damn! I can't leave the gate. Sell your shit, GaLm.
That's a witch.
I don't have much shit to sell. Alright, what the hell am I doing? I'm just kind of wandering around, hoping to find random people. Oh, hey, this room again. What the fucking shit is this?
Stand a chance without her.
Is that supposed to be a dwarf lady? I don't think I ever want to see a dwarf woman. No, I'm good. GaLm, how are you gonna do a Let's Play of Titanfall? I'm gonna play the game. It's not really gonna be a Let's Play, it's just gonna be playing the game. Hey, Princey. I might need your blood, so listen up.
Pray tell, what compels you to disturb the Prince of Edirn, Witcher?
I have a few questions.
And you believe I should answer them instead of setting my dogs on you?
I think your Royal Highness has enough foes. Here, abroad, in Vengerberg.
The intricacies of succession are not something I wish to discuss with an itinerant monster slayer.
Man, you are such a dick.
I'm trying to figure out where this fog came from. What exactly happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt's mages committed mass murder. A dark day for the knighthood and all people of honor. But it was honor that allowed us to survive. There was no defeat, no victory. Honor stood against wickedness, virtue against black magic.
You took part in that battle?
My father stayed in the capital. He was to defend Vengerberg. I took to the field. I wanted to stop Henselt before he crossed the Pontar, but I was too late. So I decided to await him at Vergen. Henselt's army was exhausted. We would have triumphed if not for that heinous act. Henselt had mages with him, and they cast a treacherous spell on the entire battlefield. A fiery rain fell from the heavens. Destructive, murderous embers which brought the battle to an end. I gathered the few survivors and withdrew deep into the country. The soldiers were terrified, but Henselt showed no desire to pursue.
Only a master mage could have cast such a powerful spell, and I suspect he could not have accomplished it alone.
I remember Sabrina Glevissig. Through the flames I saw her observing the carnage from her mount, dressed in a hunting suit. Straight-backed, dispassionate.
Sabrina. If I remember correctly, she's Henselt's advisor.
Was. Henselt condemned her to death for casting that spell. The Kedwenis roasted in their armor, just the same way the Edirnians did. You know what struck me when all hell broke loose? What I found astonishing and even amusing? Going into battle, we sang our Edirnian songs. They intoned their Kedweni hymns to Creve. But when fire descended from the sky, our cries of pain were no different. We all wailed as humans. For an instant, the magnitude of the tragedy brought together our two warring nations.
I still have no idea where the spectral fog came from.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
Well, hey, I need your blood. I don't really care about anything else, because I don't want to talk to you for that long.
I need royal blood.
As you know, I've yet to be crowned.
But blood of your royal ancestors flows through your veins.
True, but that doesn't mean I'll shed a drop for some vagabond. Are you a witcher or a vampire?
I need it to save Saskia.
I need it to live. Don't bother me with such audacious proposals.
Oh, fuck you! God, do I hate you so much. I need it to live. Yeah, she needs it to live too! Give her like a tiny amount of your blood. You regenerate that shit, you know? Have you never had a nosebleed? Oh, I've bled. I'm going to die today. Oh. Fuck that guy, seriously. Maybe he falls on the battlefield, we can just, you know, loot his corpse. Strip off an arm or two and drip it into a bowl.
Eyes like embers. It raised his hand and pointed a finger at them. I'd rather rabbit dogs bite.
No! It's behind a thing and I can't get to it! Thank you! Treasure, 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 need some treasure! Alright. Now how do I make that? Oh! Right, I need someone to craft the item for me.
It's a waste of words.
Strangers, more strangers. There goes the PC.
Greetings.
You, hello!
Greetings, colleague. I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witches.
I like that. I need a harpy trap to be made, but first I need the silver ore. Okay, and apparently oil. Do you have oil on you? Hey, there's a grape shot recipe. Boof. Let's see. Does he have oil or not? Nope. Ooh, a harpy lure is sounds pretty good. I wonder if I can ever go back to Flotsam. I mean, for a free roam game, or I mean, I guess you can't say it's supremely free roam, but it seems kind of limiting to always just be forced into some of these areas. I mean, I know we're supposed to be kind of like in a rush, and technically all this stuff happens on like the same day. Lore progression-wise, it's just... I'd like to go back. Maybe if I need the bits, take them with me. Alright, wrong place. Alright.
Greetings.
We need to talk to the lady. Magic lady! Oh, what's going on over here?
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Yeah, good luck. Don't get killed by the ghosts. That'd be pretty bad.
Don't let her die, Vatkin.
I need to talk to the chick about the magical artifact. She's moving. I need to find my way up there to talk to her in a completely different place. What? No, wait! Oh, it's just a back rub.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Yeah. Whoa. I'm interested in many things.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
Have you heard about a witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Alright, I'll go see Alderman. Wait, no!
You wanted to discuss something?
Yeah, there's more I want to talk about before you go get your massage.
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Voltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Yeah, a drunk. Okay.
I never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
I'll probably
Come
find
back as soon
everybody
as
in
you
the
learn
end,
anything.
honestly.
You wanted to...
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
Let's see.
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Maybe it activated because of him fucking with that giant stone, eh?
Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding two will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
Okay.
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevezig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you know how to stop it from that, huh?
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts.
Okay, yep, I'm leaving. That's all I need to talk about.
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Oh, save. So I just gotta go talk to a bunch of people. Oh. Why is the medallion vibrating? Hello, Cynthia. Did you do something? Just gonna steal all the stuff. What the hell made it vibrate? Don't know, but I'm, like I said, continue stealing stuff. And we'll talk to Cynthia. Hey there.
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals, excepting perhaps the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is, not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Miss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac, the other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Man, you are really passionate about this. I guess that's good.
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Yeah.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Okay, well, goodbye. Enjoy just standing around and being creepily, supremely well-informed about sorcerers and magic and everything like that. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, would you look at that? Pulling out the swords. Increases my health. That's funny. I figured they just applied the buffs like right there. You know, just by being in my back, but apparently not. So, whoops. Alright, I need to get to the inn. I don't know where it is. I'm just following the sign. I think it's actually down there. Yeah, there it is. By the notice board. Hello, mysterious merchant. Do you have anything else that I overlooked? Another armor of Bernard? That's cute. If I had to worry about, like, party members, I might be tempted to take up that offer. Oh, hey, would you like that? Essence of water, element of stone. He has all the recipes for me to make stuff. Shame I'm not heavily invested in the crafting. Whoops. I pressed A and load game. I didn't mean to do that. Now my game crashed. Outright. Completely. Okay.